Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2 Crystal Souls Blind and Untorment. Today I thought, well, I have a few things lined up for today, but first off I thought we might as well explore this area, because I never really did that. Crude javelins all over the place. Do you need javelins? I know just the place for you. I'm also going to pick up all of these things for later use, because they could be useful. Nobody ever thought to just come out here and, you know, loot the place? I mean, there's plenty of stuff to go around. You guys could probably use some of this. I know some people who are dying to get their hands on javelins. And you're just leaving them there to rot. That's criminal, let me tell you. That's gonna be all for all of this. Let me in now, please. Please. Thank you. They are totally letting me in. So, there's a god. They're all guards. Nobody actually wants to talk to me, except this one mage over here. Pusblethwaite. Okay. It's an old and pale wizard. Mage. Whatever. Person. Ah, you're Pusblethwaite. It's a really weird name. Are you the mage for Fort Dranlon? One of them. Where are you from? Kotra. Yeah, it's done. Oh, you still do sometimes. Well, I'd like to learn spells from you if you really want to teach me. Oh, extremely cheap. I agree, this guy is really cheap. Well, it's nice to know he's here. Summon aid. I'll want that at some point. I mean, at this point in the game, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna take lightning spray for now. So how do you create magical barriers? No, you cannot teach me. And no, you don't want... you cannot teach me how to take it down. Do you think she might teach me? I already know the answer to that question, but, you know, I'm dumb, so I keep asking dumb questions. Well, I'm dumb. My characters are dumb. I like to think I'm at least decent as far as intelligence goes. You're using bread. Ooh, cake. You got cake in this game? That's silly. Whatever. The rolls come in your inventory as well. What about this? Ooh, food. Which is going in your inventory. Why aren't you the one selected? I thought you were. You were the last time I checked. No, don't go out there. You were the last time I checked, and then you stopped being selected for some reason. Oh, stealing. I can only steal from here. That isn't fun. I can't even take the bread. Usually the food is actually free for me to take. It's the stuff I can take normally. You know, there's a lot of guards in here. And then there's George, who's not doing much of anything right now. And of course he's protecting everything that's actually valuable, so I can't actually take it. I can take his food though. You are the quartermaster, I figured as much. I am a soldier, so I'm in luck apparently. What do you do for the fort? I'm pretty sure he already answered that, but whatever. You run the commissary. Okay, that I'm not entirely sure what it is. For a few soldiers, we, oh, I can buy stuff. Yeah! Do you get many warriors coming through? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm dumb, so, you know, I came around here. Empire supply cache. Got them all around here. Fresh supplies. Yes! I'll watch out for them. That's useful. Probably won't do you any good magically locking him up. Oh. I need a password. Apparently. Well, I'd like to sell something. Apparently I didn't have much to sell. Never mind. I would like to buy something. Piercing crystal is 500 in here. He has a few potions of interest as well. I'll need to remember that. That's okay for now. Any supplies you're short on? Wine. Yes! Yes! I knew that was going to come in handy at some point. That's 300 and nice chunk of experience. Just like that. Lovely! So I know where to hang out, I know where to hand out the cheap wine. I'm still accumulating the rest of the alcohol. In case I need it. For something. This is a shrine, apparently. Hello, Caitlin. Sorry to intrude while you're praying. That's always rude. What else do you pay for? Slits. What happened with slits? First they were devastated, and now the Empire hunts them. Ugh. They do deserve better. Although those are the criminals of their race, but whatever. That's just a detail. You're a healer, then. Yes, she is, and then she can make potions. I would like to learn. Ooh, are you cheap? You're very reasonable. That's also very interesting. I guess I'm going to improve mass healing. That's a good spell to have. And then I'll come back for other learning. I guess this sword is really good for learning these spells. I wish I'd known that earlier. You know, before I started spending so much money learning. So much money lost. Hello, Nens. I told the lady that you're here, so she's happy. Can I talk to you? Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not really reading very carefully. I don't actually care what you're talking to me about. I'm just here for the loots. And bandages. Apparently this is the infirmary. And then this is Merwin, who runs this place. I guess I'm going to talk to her just in case I missed something. I had a terrible time getting out here. Empire troops everywhere. Actually, they weren't in the way because I was on the boat. But, whatever. In charge of this fort, I should know, but whatever. Tell me about Kotra. Yay. So, if I remember correctly, she wants me to slay Eldaron. I think she's the one that asked me to do that, and then told me that she wasn't going to reward me the way I want. Wendy! Tell me about your defenses. Good, solid rock walls and magical parries. I'd like to learn how to do that. And how to dispel that, more importantly. And no, she won't teach me, but maybe you should. The barriers are pretty obviously to protect us. The slits, then. Oh, yeah, I remember that time. Oh. That's an interesting question. The Scimitar were, yeah, underground warriors that wanted to fight the Empire, because Avernum did not want to fight the Empire. It's important to note. What happened to the Scimitar? They were based in the Abyss, and then, of course, the Empire took over the Abyss, so... Avernum didn't have a choice to accept Scimitar then, because they were going to fight the Empire no matter what happened. And she wishes she was happy. Secret Empire installation, kill 5 of them and then leave them with none the wiser. That's the kind of thing I can do, and of course I have a full party, so she can't join me. But I could recruit her. Oh, wait. I never clicked that because I'm kind of dumb, but now I did. So now I can come here. Yay! Now we leave. Now we leave for better or worse. And we are going to go on a little bit of a trip. Hey, there's a cache there. I think I saw a basilisk too. No, it's just a small drake. I don't want to deal with this. Now then, if you look at the map. Kias's old place used to be here. So I want to visit this. I also want to do the waterfall, and I suppose while we're doing the waterfall we can go up a little here and visit Harston. So there's going to be a lot of exploration, not much combat, but we've had a lot of combat recently, so... Wow, Kias's place looks gutted. Explore the ruins of a large outpost, a fortress of stone and cave. But why am I reading that? Okay, so now we know what happened to Kias. And somebody wanted to know who Kias was, because the game really doesn't say. That's a... no. That is a Game 1 reference, I suppose. Remember... Okay, I'm gonna go out of the map for a second. Remember how I said it looks like we're gonna have factions again? Yeah, again, because they were in the first game. You'd have the same quest from 3 different people, and you had to choose who you give it to, and the benefits changed depending on who you gave it to. Now, typically, you'd have, in the first game, the same 3. The Empire, they had an agent, a lady agent, in Formello. Under Formello. She's not there anymore. I killed her in the first game, although I don't think that's why she's not there anymore. Anyway, you have that, and then you had various people in Avernum that would represent Avernum asking you for it, and then the third party would most often be Kias here. Now, Kias was a very ambitious entrepreneur, I would say. He basically founded a city there. He took some very capable men with him. He was capable himself. And then he founded a city here, a settlement. He wanted to colonize, and more importantly, he wanted to be independent from Avernum, which caused tensions, shall we say. It's funny because he had 2 missions that would point you towards him, that would just, send you towards him to explore. One of them came from a guy in the castle who wanted you to spy on them and then, tried to kill them or hinder them and whatnot. And then you had the Empire agent who sent you there to help him, which is interesting. You had a lot of conflicts of interest, and it posed an interesting morality choice too, because you can clearly see where he's going. Kias is going to confront the Avernum at some point. He is going to cause a war between the Avernites. Basically a civil war. And the big question is, are you going to help him, knowing that he's going there? He's not there yet. It's like saying, would you kill baby Hitler? It's not a baby. He's a grown man. He's not that far back. But he hasn't done anything wrong yet. His principles are good-ish. The problem is, well, a bit of his methods. He does clearly use blackmail at some point. He uses you to do some blackmail too. But yeah, he uses some blackmail, and then, with what he says, you just know he's heading towards a confrontation with Avernum. And it's just hard. I'm just gonna say this. It wasn't going to be a story that ends well for anybody. Thankfully, the Empire ended it for us. We don't have to do anything morally dubious. We don't have to make decisions, moral decisions. We just have to make do, and then we can blame the Empire for every trouble. Oh, hey, I can't go up there. Do I want to risk walking all the way to, Where did you get stuck? Ugh. Do I want to risk getting all the way up to... walking all the way up there? Because there used to be giants around here. They used this... The lands west, this used to be the quarry, I think, and then the lands west of Kias used to be giant land. You look like a bunch of soldiers. Like, Empire soldiers. Don't want to deal. And then there were giants back there. I saw those. Yeah, I'm not going to harsh them. Screw it. I'm going through the waterfall, though, because I want to. I want to complete that goddamn quest. Now, somebody was explaining to me that it was most likely... it most likely did not trigger because I disembarked along the way. So I'm going to do my best to not disembark, resist the temptation to explore that campsite, I'll be back later. Yay! You get an event telling you that you are a winner. Huh, I wonder what this fort is. This is the Syphilis fort, where, you have to fight... oops. You have to fight the Limoncelli guy to learn how to dispel barriers. For now, I'm not doing that, though. For now, I am walking back. I have a couple quests to hand in. Fate of Kias, which is in Almaria. Good, because I think the Waterfall Warren is also in Almaria. Yes, okay, so I'll see y'all in Almaria then. Duckworth for the fate of Kias. My reputation improved, apparently. I don't know why, but it did. Cool. And then the other thing is with you. Julio. I passed through it. Yeah! Scroll of Return Life. That is actually useful. Well, yes, less useful now that I know how to cast the spell, but it's still useful. So I could use some training. What can you teach me? Dual wielding and lethal blow. You're rather expensive for my 56 coins. I wish one of those would have actually given me some money. Well, suppose I'll just have to find a quest to do or something. I'm thinking of trying to kill the hidden ogres, personally. I'm just gonna head over there and see if that's actually manageable. And if it is, well, we're gonna be killing ogres. Yeah. I'll see y'all there. Okay, so apparently the hidden ogres are supposed to be around here somewhere. Maybe behind this. Yes, I want to avoid them because I want to buff, and that's going to happen in the dungeon over there. You guys are being annoying, by the way. I'm not trying to fight any of you. I just want to buff. I'll buff with this, I suppose. And you're going to battle frenzy us. Or not. Just haste then, fine. Be that way. I'm going to... At least now I'm going to be able to use my area of effect. Effectively. Ha ha, funny, yay. I do jokes sometimes. You are going to make yourself... Well, place yourself over here. And then crush them with overwhelming lightning force. Okay, I did not think this was going to be that literally crushing them. Well, I'm glad it did. Don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised you're that strong. You can just fireball it now. It's okay. Wow. Cleavage almost killed that one. That was good. Man, spellcasting's pretty good in this game. Okay. Get in here, please. I want to finish buffing, if at all possible. I have the water ready. I'm just missing the cloak. Here we go. And now there be ogres around here, maybe? This looks like a bunch of hiding ogres. Let's save before we do anything stupid. I'm loading right now. That's stupid. Save then, I was saying. Yes. Go. Hi. God, so much to read.